Wilbur. I use they, them pronouns. And my fun fact is that I suck at Monster Camp.
Hey, my name is Klee Soup. I use she, they pronouns. And my fun fact is that I've never eaten at a Taco Bell.
Hi, my name's Leggie. I use any pronouns. And my fun fact is that my favorite animal is a red panda.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's cute. Red pandas are cool.
We are the Long Distance Roommates Podcast. Woo!
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 Woo! Podcast. Not roommates.
Yeah.
Almost?
Long distance question mark almost.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Cal, you've never eaten at a Taco Bell?
No, never. Never had Taco Bell. Never eaten at a Taco Bell. I was going to say I've never seen one, but that's just not true.
Oh.
I was going to say, even I've seen a Taco Bell.
Yeah. What is wrong with you?
I've also never eaten at a Taco Bell, so, Will, you're kind of the odd one out here.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Interesting. Anyway, how have your guys' weeks been? Cal, you go first.
Well, I had Monday off, so not too bad. I'm also doing training again, so everything is easy again.
Nice. Leggie, how about you?
Yeah, my week's been pretty good. I'm happy to be back to streaming. My microphone broke a couple weeks ago, and I recently got a new one, and it's a lot better than the old one, so I'm happy to be back.
That is good. My week has been long. I'm working 2 jobs, so I'm working like 14-hour days, so I'm suffering, but it's fine. Woo! Anyway, we are back on our space grind. This is the second episode in a 3-episode little conglomerate of episodes about space. And today, Leggie is presenting our topic. Leggie, do you want to go introduce the topic?
Oh, well. This is something that, like, just the concept of it has always been really interesting to me. And it's something that fascinated me as a kid. And this little segment episode gives me the opportunity to ramble about it. And you guys just have to sit there and listen. So we're talking about space travel today.
Woo!
I'm hyped.
How are we feeling about that?
As a science kid, quivering in my boots.
Oh, interesting choice of
Quivering.
words. Quivering.
Yep, I said it.
As a Doctor Who fan, I'm interested.
Yeah, are you quivering?
I'm not quivering, but I am interested.
Just a little shimmy?
Yeah, okay, well, we can get a little shimmy.
Okay,
A little shimmy.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the first things I want to, like, mention is the first human in space, because I feel like a lot of people talk about the moon landing, but very rarely they bring up the fact that we'd, already been to space before landing on the moon. So there was a Russian astronaut named Yuri Gagarin, and he was only 27 at the time when he was launched into space. His flight only lasted about 2 hours. He didn't land anywhere. He just kind of took a trip around Earth. But first of all, could you, imagine how insane that would be? Not only being the first person in space, but being the first person to actually, lay your eyes on Earth. What do you think he was thinking during that time?
Probably holy bonkers. I would
Bonkers.
listen. I don't curse.
What's Russian
I
for
don't.
bonkers?
I would do anything to go to space. So.
Including leave me behind to go with Elon Musk.
Wow. It's funny you should mention that. I'll come back to that later.
Oh, God.
But I bet that guy had a huge existential crisis after that. My goodness.
Oh yeah.
I would too.
Okay, but put yourself in this position. I want you to imagine. Nobody has ever been to space before. We don't have nearly as much information about what's out there or space travel as we do now. And somebody comes up to you in the street and is like, hey, do you want to be the first person in space? Would you take up the opportunity?
See, I'm not the person to ask because I have absolutely zero self-preservation skills. So I would be like, absolutely, put me in a rocket. I'll do it.
Fair.
I'd say yes. Yeah, I'd say yes. I mean, why not? Honestly, yeah, first person go to space, cool. I'm not quivering, but I'd say yes. I'd be sure, yeah, why not? I'd say yes to most things, though.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
that's true.
That's true.
I think, personally, for me, it would be a really hard decision. I probably wouldn't. But then I know I'd probably spend the rest of my life being like, oh, I wish I'd taken it. I don't know. It's a tough decision.
Yeah, no, I would definitely be on the fence a little bit.
Yeah,
I also
for
just
sure.
have what some may call a bit of a god complex, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'd be fine. Put me
Nothing
up there.
could possibly
I don't
go
even care.
wrong.
Yeah, I'd survive. So
You would survive space.
I would simply brute forced it.
Yeah, I think we could chuck you into space with nothing, and you'd somehow come back and be like, "That was fun."
Heck yeah.
Let's do that again.
I'd be like, let's do it again. Send me
Oh
back.
God.
Let's go. Oxygen, don't know her.
Yeah, I would hope you know oxygen, but anyway. So moving on to my next little section, interstellar travel is the idea that instead of hopping from planet to planet within our solar system, we'd actually be able to travel outside to other solar systems and like stars outside of it. Obviously this is really difficult due to how like big space is, you know, it's named space for a reason. To put it into perspective, in our solar system, the planets are less than 30 astronomical units away from each other. To put that into more perspective for you, the distance from the Earth and the Sun is just around a single astronomical unit. Interstellar travel is an issue because stars are about like hundreds of thousands of astronomical units away. So it would take decades or even millennia to travel outside of our solar system.
Big.
So
That's a long time.
it's such a weird concept to think about. But my question is, do you actually think we'll ever be able to achieve interstellar travel and maybe, you know, maybe even be able to safely inhabit another planet outside of our solar system?
I think no. I just don't think that we'll ever have the technology to be able to do that. Especially in a way that, like... So, because, like, if it takes centuries or a millennia to travel to another planet that could sustain us, like, the technology that would be required to upkeep those systems for that long, just, like, I don't know that it would ever exist. Like, the power source.
That's a good point.
See, I disagree, and I think that if we had enough time, which is a debatable question due to global warming and everything, but if we had, like, the time and the manpower, like, if we decided that we were going to keep going the way that we're currently going forever and, like, not have, you know, global stuff happening and continue inhabiting the earth and stuff, I think we would. I think we'd figure it out if we had enough time. Because, like, I mean, even 100 years ago, or maybe not 100, even 1,000 years ago, like, stuff like cars or, like, cell phones were, like, impossible to think about.
Yeah.
So, like, we're already doing stuff that, like, in science that is, like, insane and impossible to think about, like, heart transplants. Like, who would have thought that we could, like, take, organ from someone and put it into someone else and it just works. Like,
we're actually starting to grow them ourselves. Fun
That's
fact.
a good
Exactly.
point, actually.
Biomedical engineer here.
Yeah, so, like, if we're able to grow human organs, why wouldn't we be able to do space travel? Like,
I think
it seems less complicated to figure out space travel than it is to grow human organs.
Well, I don't know about that one, but I think could be more likely is developing the ability to go to one of the planets in our solar system right now and, like, modify the terrain and the atmosphere in a way that allows humans to survive on it.
I think that would be the first step, and then we'd go there, and then we'd make more advances to where we can go further.
That's a good point. I think recently NASA actually made, they had a little experiment going on one of their rovers on Mars, which I was going to get into later, but I'll bring it up now. But they actually found a way to generate the same amount of oxygen as a tree. So that's like a huge step forward to potentially creating like a livable condition there.
I think I saw an article about that.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
So, see, we're already part of the way there. We're already on our way there.
Exactly.
What do you think, Leggie? Do you think we'll be able to do space travel?
Okay, so I think one thing to keep in mind about this is what I think Kell mentioned previously about humans eventually like destroying themselves and dying out before we get the chance to do something like that. You know, I think it is possible. I like to think it is. We've achieved so much and yet so little when it comes to space exploration. And, you know, maybe with the correct funding and the fact that there's more people now that are becoming interested in space or want to work for big organizations like NASA, it's definitely achievable.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Cool. On to our next little segment. So, Will, you brought up Jeff Bezos earlier. He went to space back in July 2021, I believe. Yeah.
I vaguely remember that.
He claims that it's something that he always wanted to do throughout his life. And honestly, I don't really blame him. Like, if I had enough money to fulfill, like, my lifelong wish, I probably would too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, look, everybody wants to, well, I guess not everybody, but, like, most people want to go to space. And, like, if you have all of the money in the world ever, yeah, go to space.
Do you guys want to take a guess at how much he spent on his trip?
$73 billion.
Will, what about you?
I'm saying like $3 billion.
He spent $5.5 billion on his trip. And he actually had
Jesus Christ.
he had exclusive tickets available to go alongside him. And somebody actually bought one. It was $28 million.
Holy shit.
I hate rich people.
Somebody bought one, and then apparently they couldn't go because they were busy. Could you
Bro,
imagine
I hate
being
rich people.
too
Bro.
busy to go to space? Like, what did they have planned that they couldn't push back?
Yeah, literally, what did they have going on that they were like, you know, I'll go to the Met Gala instead of going to fucking space.
Literally, I'm angry. I'm upset.
They should have given the ticket away.
Honestly,
Honestly, just eat the $23 million.
28 million.
28.
Holy
Eat
shit.
it.
Dude, that's an unfathomable amount. That's not even how to say that word. That's a lot of money.
It is. I can't believe somebody would spend that much money and just be like, oh yeah, I can't go anymore, sorry.
Oh yeah, I got plans.
Sorry,
Like,
Jeffrey.
Bro, what plans?
Sorry, Jeff Bezos. I got plans. See you on the flip side,
Jesus.
bro.
But my follow-up question to that is, do you think space travel will ever be accessible to like regular citizens? Like, technically it is right now, but it can cost up to around $500,000, and flights into actual orbit are more than 50 million. So I'm talking about whether or not you think it will be as accessible as like airlines or maybe even buses.
I would say given enough time, eventually.
Yeah, because like airplanes and cars and stuff used to be like a huge commodity. Like,
Yeah,
oh my god.
like a luxury good.
Yeah, so like in like 1,000 years maybe it'll be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna hop onto the shuttle to go to Mars, but like not anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Once all the rich people have taken a turn, they'll think about it.
Once they've all died because they're all old.
Well, I mean, we're not gonna run out of rich people.
I think we should.
True.
I
We
mean,
should.
I'm not saying whether we should, because, like, eat the rich, but, you know.
So true. But for me personally, I think it would depend on a lot of factors. Fuel is one of the biggest things to think about, I suppose. And also, like, the impact that it would have on our planet. Obviously, right now, like, the cost of fuel, gas, oil, like, has gone up a ton recently. So maybe if we can find a more, like, reliable or efficient source of energy to power those trips, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, no, that's true. And also like getting that much fuel is gonna be so bad for the planet. Like we're already on a time crunch.
Exactly. You've seen what NFTs have done to the planet. Can you imagine space trips?
God, I'm just waiting for your bingo. The NFTs are banned globally to be crossed off. Please.
For those of you who don't
Literally.
know, I made a list predicting things that would happen this year, and several of them have come true, which is interesting.
Including the Queen dying.
And also Trisha Paytas getting pregnant.
Yeah, which is such an odd one to predict.
Literally.
Like, honestly, seeing your list, I'm kind of impressed. Like, I wouldn't have even thought of these things.
My mum's actually a psychic, so who knows?
Oh my god. Bro.
Maybe.
You're also psychic.
One of my other ones is Kanye West starts a religion. One of the Kardashians die. There is another horse meat scandal in the UK, and George Not Found releases a new song, and it's not good.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean a new song? Does he already have a song?
Oh, could you imagine?
God, let's hope that one doesn't come true.
Oh.
No.
People would hype him up for that as well, no matter how bad it is.
Oh yeah.
That's true. I do not want to hear the people
worship the
No.
ground he walks on.
So true.
We already have George and I find OnlyFans. That's good enough.
Yeah.
It's a banger song though.
It is, and they keep taking it off of Spotify, and then someone keeps re-uploading it
I know.
anyway, and it's so funny. Honestly, I'm just like, yeah, keep re-uploading it. Good job.
Anyway, on to my next point. The concept of like colonizing other planets is usually people's like first thoughts when they think of astronauts, you know, going out to space and visiting other planets and, you know, things like that. There's no plans right now to set up any kind of space colonies. It was predicted that we could colonize Mars as soon as 2050. But obviously, with what I mentioned earlier, with the NASA rover creating oxygen, it's like, it could be maybe like the next 10 years or so.
That's soon.
It's pretty soon.
That's our lifetime, bro.
We'll be like 30. We'll be in our 30s.
Literally,
Oh my God,
I
we can
go.
go to
That's
space.
so young.
We're going. We're colonizing Mars.
We can record an episode in space.
Yeah,
Oh my
podcast in
God.
space.
Yeah, then in 10 years, you'll be hearing us podcast. It won't be long distance roommates. It'll be space roommates.
Long distance space roommates?
Hey, yo.
But I'm assuming if we're all living on Mars, we'd all be in the same area, though, so it won't be long distance.
I mean,
That's fair. I mean, would we be roommates?
with my luck,
though?
I'd end up on the other side of Mars, so...
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay.
We could be long distance Mars roommates.
Yeah, exactly.
Mars-mates.
Okay, so if you got the offer to move to another planet, would you?
Yes.
What 3 things would you bring with you?
I only get 3 things. My pillow.
And you can't
Love
bring
that.
Will.
Love that thing. My pillow. GG easy. The pillow's coming with me.
You do love your pillow.
I love my
obsessed
pillow.
with your pillow.
I love my
That's so
pillow.
weird.
I literally, Wilbur touches it and I'm like, literally.
Yeah.
So,
No, literally, I put my hand in their pillow, and they're like, "Don't fucking touch my pillow." And I'm like, "God damn,
Oh my
okay."
God.
listen, that's my prized possession. Pandy, my little panda
Yeah.
bear.
Aw.
He's coming with me.
Figured.
And what can I say? I have a soft side.
I do get to touch Pandy. That is the one thing I'm allowed to touch.
Yeah, our pandas are dating.
Our pandas. I also have a panda stuffed animal.
That's
so our
so
pandas
cute.
are dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's my third thing? Okay, everything I'm bringing is related to sleep, but I'm also bringing my brace because I have carpal tunnel.
Kell's really settling down for a Mars sleepover, huh?
For real though. Listen, if I'm going to Mars, I'm getting great sleep. Let me
That's
tell you.
fair. What about
What are
you,
you
Will?
bringing, Wilbur? Also, are you going?
I mean, if you're going, I guess I'm going.
Woo.
If I was by myself, I wouldn't go because I like being around people that I know. So if I had to go and like leave every single person I knew and like go to Mars, I'd be like,
Yeah, you
But
also
people I
don't deal
knew-
super well with stress. So like the constant
Yeah.
stress of living on a planet that can't actually support you.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, are they gonna have my anxiety meds there? I don't think so.
The Mars pharmacy.
The Mars pharmacy, the Marmacy.
Not the pharmacy.
Everything has to have the Mars prefix now. Oh my
Perfect.
god, that sounds like Mar runs it. The Marmacy.
Oh my god, it's Mars planet.
Oh my god, Mar, you own Mars. But I would bring. Can I pick 3 people, or does it have to just be 3 objects?
We'll come to the 3 people later. Just the objects for now.
Okay. Oh god, I would. Can I modify the objects to make them work on Mars?
It depends.
I was gonna say my phone with service that works on Mars.
Okay, fair. I'll allow that.
They'd probably
Thank
do
you.
that, so sure.
Yeah. I don't really do material objects. Like, that's not really my thing.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
I have stuff, but it's, like, not really important to me in any way. A stuffed animal. I would bring a stuffed animal. I don't know. Fucking... What do I even use in my day-to-day life?
Am I allowed to make a suggestion to you?
Yeah.
Penne pasta.
Oh,
Why?
No, you're so right. I'm
Why would
bringing
you
the
say that?
world's largest container of penne pasta.
Well, then we're not living together on Mars.
Yeah, we are.
Wow.
No, we're not.
Yeah. You won't know that I'm bringing the penne pasta.
Oh, you'll sneak it in there?
Yeah.
In your little space backpack at the bottom, you know?
Exactly. In my little space carry-on, I'll put the penne pasta at the bottom. You won't even know it's there. Yeah.
What the heck?
God. For me personally, I didn't think this far ahead. I forgot I had to answer this. I think I'd bring my PC if they had Wi-Fi so I can keep playing Valorant.
Mars Fi.
I swear to God. I hate you. Okay, so I'm bringing my PC. I'm probably bringing my iPad as well, just so I can draw while I'm there, because I still got commissions, man.
Yeah, you gotta get those Mars missions.
Gotta get that Mars money.
The Marani.
Well, I will just mute you.
No, it's not even gonna work because I'm recording my own audio.
I think my third thing would probably be. I think I'd bring my big ass water bottle because it's a 3-liter one, and maybe there's no water on Mars. Who knows? I know they found it, but I don't think I'd drink space water.
I would hope we'd have water on Mars if we're going there.
Slurp.
Yeah, but I just like the convenience of not having to constantly fill up my water bottle. So it's just me being a lazy gamer, basically.
No, that's fair. I broke my giant water bottle, and I've never been more devastated in my life, I don't think.
Oh,
That was
no.
really unfortunate.
It didn't even fall that far. It just fell into the concrete, and literally the entire thing, like the plastic, just shattered.
Oh, God.
Like, I don't know what the issue was, but now it's gone. And I have to use these Kell's tiny ass little baby man water bottles.
Look, they're for sporting.
Yeah, they're too small.
You don't normally have the opportunity to drink water when you're sporting. You're too busy doing.
I don't do sports, so
Imagine sporting.
I did, but I don't anymore.
Okay, on to the next question. Which 3 people would you bring, and you can't bring any of us?
Damn it.
Sincerely, Jin.
Does any of us mean the goons in general?
You know what? Yeah, sure. It applies
like you
to
said,
the goons.
anybody that's not one of us.
Anyone that's not the goons.
Oh, not the goons?
Not the goons.
Well, okay.
They're an extension of us.
Yeah, they're coming with us whether they like it or not.
I gotta bring my siblings. I think they'd kill me if I didn't bring them. I got 2 siblings. I got a sister who's older and a brother who is a year younger. So they're coming with me. Also, you bet the 3 of us could absolutely wreck Mars. Let's go.
Yeah.
We'd have a great time.
Who's your third?
Who's my third? Not a goon. Probably my oldest friend, Lindsay. Nobody knows who that is, and that's okay. But I've known her the longest. You did meet her the other day on FaceTime.
Yep. She was nice.
Fully just name dropped her, but no last name, because we don't dox here.
Her last name is Mars.
Yeah. Lindsay Mars.
No relation to Bruno.
No, none at all.
I would bring no one from my family. Sorry, guys.
Fair.
Sucks. I'm literally looking at my fucking Discord list.
I was looking at mine as well.
I would bring
you could bring some content creators so that we could have content on Mars.
Yeah, I'll bring
cool.
Dream so he can do his little Mars manhunts.
Oh my god, Mars manhunts?
Yeah.
Yo, those would be so banger.
Get Mr. Beast on
my
your
God.
phone right now.
I'd watch
There
that
you
right
go.
now.
I'll call him up. I'll tell him to do Mars manhunts. I'd bring him because that'd be kind of funny. I'd bring. Oh my god, 3 people. That's only one. Who? I'm just looking at my Discord list.
What about our favorite music man?
Favorite music man.
Yeah, our favorite music man.
Who's our favorite music man?
our
The
favorite
Reddit
music
guy.
man.
Oh my
The Reddit guy.
No, oh my.
I'd bring the Reddit guy who did who.
No. No,
who's-
dude, the man who made the music for this podcast.
Oh, Jay. Yeah, we'll bring Jay.
Jefferson.
Why couldn't you just say his name?
Because it's supposed to be your person. you're bringing.
Oh, okay. I'll bring Jay, I guess. That way Sin can have a little friend beside us. And also because we like Jay, he can make us...
So Sin can have a little friend.
Listen.
Dang.
Listen.
It really be
You
like
don't
that.
want Jay, he's just
Listen.
there for Sin.
No, I do want Jay to be there, but also this little friend for Sin. And I'd bring my ex-girlfriend, who I'm still friends with, Izza, because she'd hate me for it, and I think that'd be funny.
That's funny.
That's
Nice.
my 3 list.
Ooh.
A content creator, a little friend for Sin, and one of my exes.
What a lineup. Now that I'm betting on that team.
That'd be funny.
Imagine these
Leggie, what
teams in
about
a
you?
fight.
So, oh god. Leggie, I already know one of the people you're gonna pick.
Yeah, you're right. My first pick is
We already
Sam.
know.
Sam's pretty
Sam,
cool.
of course.
I try and say their full username, but I literally cannot.
Sam Lemma Gemma Hammer.
Simmalama Jamma Hamma Gamma.
Yeah, that one.
Sam Lemma Gemma
Uh,
Hammer.
I just call him Sammy Lammy for short, you know?
That's fair.
But of course, I have to bring Sam. And I think I bring my 2 IRL friends, Tam and Eli, because they're really cool. And
Nice.
wait, no, I want to bring my dad.
Combine your 2 IRL friends into one person. Easy win.
So true.
Like Siamese twins?
Yes.
Actually, I think my dad would hate space, but at the same time, he'd probably be offended if I went without him, so...
Listen,
That's
I didn't
why-
pick my dad, and he's definitely going to be salty about it.
Oh.
My dad would
You know
love
what?
to go
You
to
know what?
space.
I'll take your dad to space.
You'll take my dad to space?
I'll take your dad to space.
You'll take Mr. Soup to space?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, sorry, Tam and Eli, but I'm going to have to pick my dad, which means I have to pick another person. Because I can't have one without the other, you know, that's just illegal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should
no, that's
pick
fair.
awesome, dude.
Good idea. I'm going to pick Sam. 2 Sams and my dad.
2 Sams.
2 Sams and Leggie's dad. What
You
a
know-
party.
Could you imagine the conversation just on the space shuttle on the way?
Stop.
Okay, so we have Lindsay, we have Kell's 2 siblings, we have Dream, we have my ex-girlfriend,
My
Jay,
dad.
your dad, Leggie's dad, Sam Lemma and awesome dude.
Just because I think he'd be
Yo.
handy in, like, a bad
Like,
situation.
are our dads friends? Are they space
Ooh.
friends?
Wait, do we have dad law right now? Dad Mars law?
Oh my god, we
Oh
might
my
have
God.
dad lore. I don't mention my mom because I think she would hate space.
Oh, my mom would
Actually,
hate
maybe
space
she
as well.
wouldn't.
There's no horses.
Oh.
Maybe my mom really likes science though. She might really like space. I don't
Well,
know.
I can't bring your mom and your dad, so
You can't bring
Pick
both my
one.
parents. Oh
I'm
god.
already technically at 4 people.
I just have too many family members. Oh no.
Okay, this
don't
wasn't planned, but I have another idea for this question.
Okay.
You have to pick. There's an emergency on the space shuttle on the way there. Who do you throw out?
Okay.
One person.
Dream. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh, you're getting canceled on Twitter. I can hear it now. I can hear the people typing. I can hear the twitloggers. Oh
I'm
god.
gonna get angry messages.
Oh no, your DMs are about to be wild.
No, I stand by it. I'm throwing out Dream. He can do spaceman hunts.
Do they have to be from our party?
Yep. Why are you gonna throw out
I
your
can't
dad?
throw. I can't. I can't throw out a soupling.
You have to throw out Lindsay.
I guess
Damn.
I'm
Bye,
throwing out
Lindsay.
Lindsay. Sorry, Lindsay. I love you, but
It's okay. Lindsay and Dream can hang out.
in the cold darkness of space,
Yep.
like Interstellar.
Mm.
Never watched that movie, but I've heard it's good.
It's real
Like
good.
you should throw out awesome. You should throw out awesome dude so Dream can have a little buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna throw him out. He'd know what to do in that situation. He'd probably he'd engineer his suit to do something cool and return to Earth, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, on to the actual questions that I did prepare.
Okay.
This is the last question. So let's say we do end up colonizing another planet. How do you think humans would adapt in terms of evolution? Do you think we'd have any new interesting features?
The little scientist in me is
I
frothing
know.
at the
I
mouth.
thought of you when I wrote that question.
Oh my gosh.
I think our lung capacity or our lungs would change just because of the air would be different.
Yeah, I mean, human bodies change significantly when they leave Earth's gravity, because gravity is what makes humans the way they are. So it would depend on the gravity. If it was like, if the planet we were living on was like much, like the pull was a lot stronger, we'd be beefy. We'd have beef. Our bones would be hard. Why did I say it like that?
Oh God, get me out of here.
Will, don't cut that. You got to keep that in.
if the planet was really light gravity-wise, we'd be little. Our bones would be so thin and not that strong. So don't hit anything, or you'll simply collapse into dust.
Oh.
Me stubbing my toe on the ottoman for the 12th time and immediately dying.
And actually just losing your leg.
Yep.
Dead.
Losing your what now?
Really be like that.
Oh no.
Losing
Oh,
your
no.
what now?
Oh, no, not leg.
No, leg.
No.
Well, off into space I go.
Yeah, but humans would definitely have some wild adaptations depending on the climate.
I think we grow to another head because that would just be so sexy of us.
Could you imagine?
Ah, yes. The sexy adaptation.
Yeah, 2 brains, 2 mouths, double the kissing, double the smooching, double the smooches.
Oh, okay.
But for my answer, I think we'd end up having like a much higher or much lower like standard body fat percentage, depending on how far away the new planet is from like a sun or a star or like anything that generates heat. And I agree with your point as well, Kell. I think the biggest thing that could change out of everything is probably our legs. That would depend on gravity or like the lack of it. And I'm really interested to think about, I wonder at what point humans on Earth would no longer be able to like recognize the humans that evolved in space as their own species.
Yeah. How long would humans be human in space?
Exactly.
And, like, how many generations until because a species that's the same means that they can like reproduce with each other. How long until space humans can no longer reproduce with Earth humans because they're too different?
All right, friends, that is the end of the episode. We talked about space and space travel and all the different aspects of it. Next time, it is going to be my turn to present, and that will be the last episode of our little 3 episodes space. I think the next thing we were going to do was like ghosts or supernatural or something. I'm not sure. Maybe. That'd be good for Halloween, though, so maybe we should hold off on that. Anyway, moral of the story, we're done. Where can we find you at? Kell, you go first.
I am Clee Soup everywhere. Twitter, Twitch, Clee_soup on Twitter, but on Twitch, on YouTube. Just find me, please.
Nice. Leggie?
You can find me at Twiggerist anywhere, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. Started making TikToks now, you know. Potentially YouTube soon, who knows?
I'm Wilbur. You can find me at PlantWill, PlantWil, anywhere. That's it. All right. Everyone say goodbye. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. See ya.